And those of you in the classroom, hello, hello. Had a great weekend here. I feel like the holiday season is here now. So I decided to do, this is the very last of the 12 days, which feel like they've been 112 days, if you remember back. All these posts are on the blog. If you missed one or you're not sure, they weren't all live. But anywho, they're at karamiller.com. Click on the blog. You'll see it at the top. And then you can scroll down and look, or you can search by 12 days and you'll see them all. Today, we're going to take just plain brown craft paper. You can get it in the roll, really inexpensive, but we're going to decorate our packages. What's different about this one is that instead of just stamping all over the whole paper, you only stamp the part that shows. Now you can stamp the entire thing that if you want to, but I'm one of these people that will wait till last minute. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to make it be like really special, but not necessarily have to do the whole paper. So I'm going to kind of get a bigger view. You're going to see more things on my table, but hopefully you'll see more of the table. Move those out of the way. And I'm going to put these things back, and then we'll see what we're going to do this time. Whoops, hello. All right, so no, I'm not pre-set up because I just got in the door. So we're going to do this as though we're doing it together. Ah, remember yesterday? This F is elusive. It just keeps showing up. I found it, cut the letters out last night, and then I lost it again. It was just stuck to the bottom of my Stampin' Scrub. You know I'm going to lose the F for the alphabet. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can watch last night's video and you'll see. So what you're going to do is get your paper. And I'm going to use this cute box, which is really already cute, and I could probably just get away with leaving the box the way it was, but I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to cut a piece of this off. And then I'll get this roll out of my way. Okay. Now clearly you could stamp the whole roll, but A, that would take a lot, and B, you really don't need to. So what I did, these are my $2 boxes from the dollar store, and I'm going to wrap this over. I'm going to fold it under. So it's going to be a little bit sturdier on this end because I don't need this room. It's clearly going to depend on what size your box is, what you're doing. But I'll show you why. And then I'm going to bring this piece. I'm not really going to wrap it until I get done. And I'm going to fold this under too. All right. So now this is fitting super tight to my box. But how do I know where to stamp? I'm going to flip it over. And I have a couple of choices. I can either just crease the box along the edges and then take it out, and you can kind of see where you have to do it. If you want a better idea, and it kind of adds to the decor, you're going to take this, wrap it back up, flip it over, and you're going to take a sponge, and I'm going to use the soft suede because I don't want to get too much color, and I'm going to ink that up a little bit, and I'm going to just ink the edge of my box all the way around. Right, with your sponge, go all the way around. Now again, it's going to depend on the size of the box that you're doing. A little bit more over here. Okay. Now I'm going to take the box out. And now I have a really great template of where I need to stamp and decorate. So now it's super easy to figure it out. I could have done this with any color ink that I wanted. I could have, if I was going to use different color papers, whatever you want. Now is the opportunity to go into your stash of paper, and you can pick your faves that would go on here, and you're just going to make a little something on the front. Now, if it isn't Christmas, remember, you can use any of your papers. Don't feel like, well, I'm never going to use this again. Why would I worry about it now? I'm going to grab my Quilted Christmas, and I'm going to use that one. And notice this box is 6.5, so my 6x6 papers work great for this. And I have this little leftover piece here that might work. And I've got a couple of these. I'm looking else to see what else is in my stash of little leftover pieces. Oh, that one works. All right, and then maybe even this might be cool. And then I've got that. So that's what I'm going to use to decorate this particular one with. Oh, I've even got you. You're kind of cute. So now I'm almost going to do like I would a card layout, but I'm going to use these pieces that are here. So I'm going to grab my Quilted Christmas stamp set, which is over here, and I always have to read every single one till I find it. Where are you? Come on. Oh, of course, it's the last one you look at. Okay. While I'm doing this, remember, Stampin' Up! Has surprised all of us, and they are doing free shipping again. I didn't think it was coming. In fact, I placed my order yesterday because I didn't know. But free shipping is coming tomorrow. Is this going to work for this? Huh, I haven't tried this one. Yep, it is. All right. So I'm going to cut these guys out with my punch. So let's go over to the other mirror, the other camera for a minute. Right over here. And line this up. And send it through. It's just a really great way to use your papers that really are just kind of left over, not enough to do much with. Let's see if we can get another one in place. We'll get 2 of these. You've also, this year, there was some really great embellishments from the seasonal catalog. If you still have some of those, looking for a place to go. There were the felt holly leaves. Remember those? Those would look great. The silver ornaments, the bows, lots of great. If you participated in the ornament swap, the embellishment swap, you'll know that we had a lot of those. Okay, so now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I've got this collection of things. So I'm gonna do like I would the front of a card. I'm gonna put this right in the middle. I'm going to come down to the bottom, and I'm going to leave room up here for a sentiment. So I'm going to attach this. Right here. And then I'm going to go across with this one. And then these guys are going to get some dimensionals. Nobody's going to have a package like this. Now, I say all this, I am the kind of person who always plans, this is what I'm going to do. And then time gets away, and it's Christmas Eve at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm tired. And I grab the leftover wrapping paper, wrap it up super quick using whatever tape I can get my little hot hands on, and I've probably run out of tape by then. So it might be washi. A little bit of washi tape might go on it. And then I'll grab a Sharpie and write the person's name on the outside and call it a day. I'm not doing that. I'm really going to be ready. So this one's going to go here. And I think I want to do this one on top, but I want to give it a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to take my snips. I'll use my big scissors. I'm just going to do a little curl, gently, because you could rip these really easy. But I want it popped up a little. And then it's going to go like that. And then I'm going to grab myself. Ooh, what do we got in here to look for? Well, we have some of these. Those would be cool. You are empty. That one. I'm looking for the bigger ones. I thought I had those too. I have my black ones. See, doesn't everybody just kind of look through and see what they have and say, oh, that'll work? Yep, that's how I do it. I have one. Just let's not give up here. Ooh, I do have one of those. That would be cool. So the reason I'm doing this is it's a good way to use some of the items that you've got sitting in your drawer that you just kind of forgot about and really make a cool looking package. These may even be discontinued. They're the metal pearls, the metal banded pearls. I'm not even sure if they're still available. They might be in the clearance section. I'm going to take one of those. And that little bugger is going to go right in the middle. Right? Isn't it cool? No, I don't like you, but I like you. And then I'm ready to put my sentiment at the top. Now, it doesn't have to be the same, and it can have, this little tag can be a part of it. So what I've got, in other words, it doesn't have to be the coordinating stamp set, although you could. But I'm going to look and see, what do I have that would look really cute here? My mistletoe friends are some of my best friends, so I'm going to use those guys. This one is going to go right here at the top. So here's my mistletoe friends. And that's going to go right there. And I think I'm going to do that out of my memento so I can bring some blends into this. You're thinking, oh, this work for a package? Yeah, it's going to look super cool. And this is going to go right here in the middle. Now, the craft wrapping paper doesn't take as well as some of our other, as the Stampin' Up! Paper. So if you wanted, you could stamp it and then trim it with one of your stitch thinlits, and you could color it in your watercolors. But look how it does look. I mean, it's kind of cool. This is the light crumb cake. And when you put that on, it looks kind of cool, even on the craft paper. And this is one of those stamp sets that you've got the shading already in for you. Now, it absorbs really quick, so you don't really want to do a lot. You want to do more dabbing than coloring. But look how cool these guys look. Just a little bit. He has a sweater. He's got some nice furry legs. Right? And seriously, it doesn't take that long, but honestly, when you put this out under the tree, people are going to be so impressed with you. Wow, you colored my wrapping paper? My husband would definitely save it. He's a saver. Right? So this will bleed more than it will on your Whisper White. So you got to be careful not to get too close to the edge. All right. There he is. And this down here. I know I can't talk and color at the same time. All right, so anyhow, finish this up. Now I'm ready to put a tag on with who it's for. And I have this one that can tuck under here. And I'm ready to write my name on it. It's almost too pretty. And there you go. And now you bring your box back. Now you're ready to wrap it, now that you have this all done. The one thing that I noticed is I want to be sure that my corners are really stuck down well, or this will kind of peel up. So you want to make sure that when you're putting your snail, you get right to the edge. See how that kind of picks up and it would look funny? So I really want to go around the edge. If you're concerned and it's going to be transported, you could use your tear and tape and then you'd have a much better seal. Flip this over. Yep, it colors through because the blends do. This is an empty box. But before I do too much, I'm going to stick one piece of tape in the middle. I can't find my dispenser tonight. I'll find my dispenser in January. You're going to just put one piece of tape on quick, and then you're going to flip it over and adjust your box so that it's where you want it. And tuck your ends under, both ends, and you have a super cool package that nobody else is going to have anything remotely close. All right. What about, remember the Santa suit? You could do some of the cards that we've done and do the entire card on the front of the box. And it would really look, so instead of a card, you're going to have the front of the box is going to be what you're decorating. And they don't have to open it. So just use the elements of what you have in a different way. Now you can create your own pattern paper. The craft ink, the white, Whisper White craft ink looks really great on this paper. It takes a while to dry. That's not even straight. You need to wrap your presents better if you're going to make them be this pretty. All right, so there's one other thing I want to show you that I've seen on Pinterest, and I want to do it with you. So I'm going to show you. Actually, no, I'm not even going to show you. We're just going to do it. All right, so presents, similar but totally different. I used the inky idea around the edge this, but on this one, I stamped random stamps around the edges and then put my decoration on the bottom. All right? Okay. Next last but not least, you are going to take your Smitten Mitten and you're going to use, we're going to go over to this one, over to the Big Shot, I think. We're going to do both. I need to trim these down. And this is going to make penguins out of the Smitten Mittens. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we need to take, we're using the Thinlits that go with it. We need the big ones. And I need 2 black and 2 white. So there's one. There's the 2 black ones and 2 white ones. One, 2. All right. The next thing you're going to need is penguins need orange. You just need a little tiny piece. Basically, you're going to take your mittens, and these are going to be penguins. So there's 1, and there's 2. And this one is going to go right there. And this one is going to go like this. And you can see where we're already starting to build 2 penguins. I need to get rid of this thumb though, because I don't want it. So I'm just going to snip off the thumb. All right, so there are our 2 penguins. Let's get these guys together so we can continue on. And the reason we're doing this is this would be a really great addition to the front of your card to create something cute like this penguin. See, there's his head. And then this one is going to go like this. And there's the other one. Those are their arms. Now we're going to do their faces. If you look at this guy, you can get, this is from Foxy, the Fox Builder. These are going to be their feet. So let's get some orange going. And you just need a little piece. But I actually need 4 of those. So I don't want to cut the whole thing. I just want his foot. So there's 1, 2, 3. Are we throwing things in the air here? So there's 1 penguin foot. Oops, get over here. 2 penguin feet. 3. So if you really like your punches and you're looking for something weird to do, this is where you can come in with the extra items. Right? So there's 4 penguin feet. And now he needs eyes. Well, there are other punches that give you little circles, but truthfully, it's probably just as easy to grab your journaling pen and you're going to give him some eyes, right? And now you need a nose and a penguin beak. These crazy little feet could actually work as a beak as well if you trim off the middle toe. Sounds terrible. I should be using my smaller scissors. Where are they? Got too much stuff pulled out. So this week, I'm going to show you what's retiring. I'm going to bring all my stamp sets out of the closet this week and go through the ones that are retiring so that you can figure out. And I'm going to do that tomorrow so that you can check it out during the free shipping. Okay, there's our beak, right? You're just going to get rid of that middle toe. If you're using little scissors, it's way easier. And there's your beak. And now they just need hats on. Well, what am I going to use to make a hat? Well, you can use your circle and you just have to pick the right size. So this, oops, don't go fine. This one is the right size. I'm going to cut that out of another piece of paper. I'm going to use my navy blue. These are all my scraps. So this is a great way to use up your scrap pieces that you've had sitting around. But I want it to look like a ribbed hat. So remember, we have that really great cable knit embossing folder. So we're going to grab that and our regular platform. And remember, these are one of the dynamic, and I want them to go in here. So I only need one clear plate with it. Stay put. So I use the regular platform and one clear plate when you're using the dynamic folders. They're thicker. Run that through. And then I'm going to bring my trimmer over and I'm going to trim this in half. And then we're going to put a little hat on our penguins, and we are good to go. So penguins can now go on your, on the front of your package, and you've added a little dimension to them, okay? All right. So check back tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon. If you're thinking about, you can also find, let me stop the share of this. If you want to know what's retiring and you don't want to miss out on something, if you go to, let me do it. If you go to Stampin' Up, again, I can't talk and type at the same time tonight, apparently. Okay, now I can share this with you now that I got where I want to go. Share the screen. If you go to Stampin' Up, and shop. And if you look over here, you will see the holiday catalog. And that tells you what's in the catalog. If you click right here on Shop Now, this is the sale that's going on. You'll see discounted. These are ones that are on sale. These are not necessarily retiring. These are items that are discounted. So, for example, when you look at them, there's some stamp sets in here. These are on sale. They've got very limited. You'll notice Mr. Smitten Mittens is in here. If you like that one, you notice I've used that one a bunch because I think it's really cute. Again, my mistletoe friends are here. Love those. Merry Little Labels. Lots of really great things are on sale. Also, if you go right here, you'll see retiring favorites, and these are ones that after January 2nd, they're not here. So if these are ones that you were thinking, boy, I really love those, I wish I had them, now's the time to grab them because they won't be here after January 2nd, and you get free shipping tomorrow. All right? All right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming, and I will see you real soon. I will post a list of what's going on this week in the classroom. I do have a bunch of things to share with you. 12 days is over, but that doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything else. And I will see you all real soon. Bye.